start with a confession. I consider myself a professional athlete. Not in football, not in badminton, and definitely not track, because running is nowhere near my skill set. No, my sport is way more competitive. I am an Olympic level procrastinator, and I take it very seriously. I train daily, Netflix marathons, snack relays, the 100-meter scroll on Instagram. I even have a coach. My inner voice. She yells, "You do it tomorrow," and I believe her every single time. Some people, they chase gold medals. I chase deadlines. And usually, those deadlines do win. But be honest, some of you are athletes in the sport as well. Maybe even medal holders. You know, you sit down to finish your homework or work class, and your brain suddenly decides, nope, today is the perfect day to sit down and research the entire life cycle of penguins. Be honest. Who here has done random things instead of actually doing their work? Exactly. This, of course, then turns into a YouTube spiral, and then doom scrolling reels. And before you know it, your brain's like, sorry, no time for actual work today. Yeah, we've all been there. But let me tell you, when this procrastination hit me in hardest. 2 years ago, I signed up for a singing competition. I had weeks to prepare, but of course, me being me, I didn't. I told myself, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow became the next day, and then the next. And before I even realized, it was the morning of the competition when I finally started practicing. Spoiler alert, bad idea. So I get on stage, and the spotlight's blinding me, and my brain suddenly decides to remix the entire performance. I switch the lyrics, change the tempo, and basically invent a whole new genre of music altogether. Safe to say, the audience looked confused. The judges, well, they looked traumatized. And me, little old me was praying for the ground to just swallow me whole. Fast forward to the end of the competition. They announced the winners and they said, the first place prize goes to, drumroll please, Angelin John! No, I mean, can you imagine that? With that performance, it was like putting me and my cooking skills in a master class with Gordon Ramsay. A recipe for disaster. But that day, I learned something the hard way. Procrastination doesn't just cost you time, it costs you your confidence. It robs you of showing up as your best self, and it tricks you into thinking that procrastination can triumph over preparation. That's when I realized I needed an intervention. Not the kind with friends in a circle, but a personal one. I called it escape the loop. Here's the paradox. Procrastination makes us believe that we're powerless, when in reality, we're just trying to control the wrong things. The perfect timing, the flawless draft, the magical moment where we suddenly feel like geniuses to finally begin. You cannot control the deadline, but you can control when you start. You can't control the distractions around you, but you can control whether it affects you or not. So when procrastination comes, ask, what's in my control? Maybe it's chopping down mountainous tasks in bite-sized chunks. Maybe it's setting a fake but firm deadline so you don't end up writing a paper at 3 a.m. And maybe, no, definitely, it's knocking out the 2-minute stuff right away. So at least once in a while, you can feel like a productive adult. Because procrastination is really just a loop. It keeps us stuck in the same cycle. Scroll, refresh, repeat. Like we're auditioning for the Olympics of doing absolutely nothing. The only way out? Switch the loop. A scary deadline? Dress it up in a tutu. A task you dread? Pretend it's practice instead of punishment. A blank page? Just write out the first sentence. Even if it says, I have no idea what I'm doing, that still counts. And mistakes? Stop labeling them as failures. They're just free lessons that you didn't have to sign up for. And finally, it's clearing out. Because honestly, half of the work isn't even the weight. It's just the junk that we pile on top. The expectation to be perfect, the myth that we work best under pressure. Sound familiar? Clearing is not elimination. It's liberation. Sometimes it's forgiving yourself for the times you stalled. Sometimes it's letting it done when all perfect. And sometimes it's rewarding yourself for the times you've actually taken the first step instead of punishing yourself for the times you haven't. Clearing is simply saying no, so that the yes you give your work can be stronger. So here's the thing. Life isn't a singing competition where you can wing it on stage, remix the entire performance, and pray that the judges are in a good mood. Trust me, because I've tried. Instead, treat procrastination for what it really is. Not laziness, but fear in disguise. And when that fear refuses you, remember, you have the power to choose what to hold, how to see it, and what to let go. You don't always have to live on adrenaline and overdrive. You definitely don't need to improvise your way through important moments. You can choose intention over panic, action over hesitation, and preparation over improvisation. That's how your renewing begins. So when procrastination calls you to the Olympics, don't just changing deadlines. Take control. Alter your perspective and delete all those pesky excuses. That's your